What's up everybody, we are back with another exotic weapons and catalyst video, and this one is on the Izanagi's Burden exotic sniper rifle, which is a kinetic weapon found in the primary weapon slot. So let's get into weapons perks. The first perk is Chambered Compensator. It is a stable barrel attachment that increases stability, moderately controls the recoil, but slightly decreases the handling speed. The next perk is Accurazed Rounds, this weapon can fire longer distances, so increased range. The origin trait is No Distractions. Aiming this weapon for a very short period of time reduces flinch. The next perk is Composite Stock. This weapon has a versatile dual burst stock that slightly increases stability and handling speed, and the final perk is a kill tracker for PvE and PvP. The intrinsic trait is Honed Edge. Holding the reload button consumes the magazine and loads a round with additional range and damage, and this can stack up to a ×4, depending on how many bullets are in the magazine. And it's a 100% damage increase per bullet, so 400% damage increase with a 4x honed edge. As for the exotic catalyst, it further increases the damage of honed edge when 4 bullets are consumed, so it gives an additional 20% bonus increase per bullet. So instead of each bullet giving a 100% bonus increase, they're now each giving a 120% increase, so a 480% total bonus damage with the catalyst. So a brief history of Izanagi's Burden in Destiny 2. Izanagi's Burden was added to the game in Season 5, Season of the Forge, which began in December 2018 and was the second season of Forsaken, or Year 2 of the game. So during Season of the Forge, Izanagi's Burden was obtained through an exotic quest called the Mysterious Box. This quest required you to play all 4 of the Lost Forges, which was the seasonal activity. You also had to collect some items in the game's original Leviathan raid and complete the Shattered Throne dungeon seen playing on the screen. You also had to do a special version of the Pyramidian Strike located on Jupiter's moon Io, as well as a couple of other things before obtaining the weapon from Ada 1. And then as for Izanagi's exotic catalyst, it was added in Season 7, Season of Opulence, which began in June 2019 and was the 4th and final season of Forsaken. To get the catalyst back then, it was obtained from completing the heroic version of the Menagerie, which was that season's seasonal activity, but this had to be done with the fully masterworked Chalice of Opulence, which was the special seasonal item that granted different rewards from the Menagerie. Due to the content vaulting that happened when the Beyond Light expansion released in November 2020, which began Year 4, the vast majority of this content was removed. The Shattered Throne dungeon is essentially the only thing that remains in relation to Izanagi's Burden's original quest. So both Izanagi's Burden and its exotic catalyst got new sources to obtain them. Izanagi's Burden immediately got a new source, but the catalyst did not get one until Season 13, Season of the Chosen in February 2021, which was the second season of Beyond Light. Also to note, in December 2021, Forsaken's campaign was made free to play, while its in-game content, so the raid and dungeon and exotic arsenal, were repackaged as the Forsaken pack, as when the Witch Queen expansion released in February 2022, beginning Year 5, half of the Forsaken's expansion's content was removed, so what's left of it is the Forsaken pack. This relates to Izanagi's Burden because the Forsaken pack is required to obtain it. With the Forsaken pack owned, to obtain Izanagi's Burden in Destiny 2 today, you will load into the tower and go to the Monument to Lost Lights, which is the exotic archive, and you will go under the Forsaken exotics, which was Year 2 of the game, and you will find Izanagi's Burden right here. It will cost you 1 exotic cipher and 150,000 glimmer. Conversely, if you have a Forsaken cipher, you can use just one of those to purchase the weapon or any weapon from this Forsaken section. And to obtain Izanagi's exotic catalyst today, it is a random drop for completing the core playlist activities, so the Vanguard, Operations, Crucible, and Gambit. Additionally, as of the final shape, which released in June 2024 and began Year 7, Zur, who now only appears in the Bazaar at the Tower, also sells 2 random exotic catalysts on his main page under multivarious strange offers, and these cost 71 strange coins each, which are obtained through the core playlist activities. So this is another possible source to obtain the catalyst for Izanagi's Burden, but note that the catalysts that Zur sells are those that drop randomly from activities and not the ones that are only obtained through exotic quests or exotic missions. Once you obtain the catalyst, to upgrade it, it requires 500 kills using Izanagi's Burden. So to recap the video, to obtain the Izanagi's Burden exotic sniper rifle, it is purchased from the exotic archive in the tower and it is found under the Forsaken exotics, but it requires ownership of the Forsaken pack to acquire it. To obtain its exotic catalyst, it is a random drop for completing the core playlist activities, so Vanguard, Operations, Crucible, or Gambit, and the weakened Zur can also randomly sell it, and then to upgrade the catalyst, it requires 500 kills with Izanagi's Burden. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below. Also make sure to subscribe because I have other videos like this available, and I'll see you in one of my other ones.